It is strange that a river such as the Thames, which, though by no means great as regards size, has played an important part in the life of the nation, should not have inspired more writers. There is no striking poem on the Thames, nor is there a good book on this river, though it is among rivers what London is among the cities of the world. Yet the material is abundant and associations are scattered thickly along the banks. No fewer than 7 royal palaces have stood by the river. And of these one is still the principal home of our sovereign. From the annals of these palaces, English history could be completely reconstructed from the time of Edward the Confessor to the present day. Beside palaces and the homes of the great, castles and religious houses once stood thickly along the banks of the river. The notable monasteries of Reading, Dorchester, Chertsey, and Abingdon, were widely celebrated as seats of learning in their day, and the castles of Reading, Wallingford, and Oxford were no less well known. Seen in sunshine on a summer morning, the river is brilliant. The dainty-colored muslins and laces, the parasols, the painted boats, the large shady hats, the sparkle where the oars meet the water, and the white sails of the sailing boats bellying in the wind, are only a few items in a sparkling picture. Here and there great cedars rise among the lighter foliage, showing black against a turquoise sky, while on the water, where the wind has ruffled it, there is the many twinkling smile ascribed by Aeschylus to the ocean. But, to those who know the Thames, this smiling aspect is not the only lovable one. They know it also after rain, when the water comes thundering over the weirs in translucent hoops of vivid green, and the boiling foam below dances like whipped cream. Every little tributary gushes gurgling to join in the mad race, and the sounds that tell of water are in our ears like the instruments in an orchestra. We can see it, this great river of ours, as in a vision, gradually emerging from its primeval wilderness. First it spread widely between the rising ground on each side, a vast area of lagoons, flooded at high tide, and at low tide a swampy place full of half-submerged islets. Then 1 or 2 small settlements for trade were planted on its banks, first at Westminster, and others about the site of Cannon Street Station. There was a gradual extension of houses along the brink. At last an attempt was made to bridge the river over, probably by a wooden bridge. It is difficult to compare the Thames with anything else in Great Britain. It stands by itself, and is unique. Other rivers there are, which for a small part of their course are excellent for boating, but there is nothing in England to equal the Thames, where, for the 40 leagues between London Bridge and Oxford, there is practically continuous beauty.